Right. Okay. So basically, today's webinar is about trading psychology. So it's about mastering the mindset of how you can actually, how you should actually approach the markets when you are trading. This aspect is this psychological aspect of trading, right, is something that a lot of people actually underestimate how important it is. Um, Honestly, this is so important, right? If you ask me, like, let's say at the just when I started profiting, right, till now, the only difference in my trading, right, my trading strategies, everything has been really similar since the start. The only difference was the psychological aspect. That's the only difference. Like if you compare, obviously the capital is bigger, but if you compare when I was making like 100 plus a week, all the way to now, um, the only thing that changed was my capital. That's one, and the thing that improved a lot was my psychological approach to trading. Yeah, sorry, hold on. Okay, so I just want to give you guys some disclaimers you should know. You should already know if you actually watched my other webinars. Okay, so first thing is that trading isn't a get rich quick scheme. Yeah, if you want it to be, then just end this webinar now, because then trading isn't for you. Okay, this trading is basically, right, it's a really fast way of compounding your money, but it's not a gamble. Yeah, it's way faster than what banks give you in terms of percentage growth and stuff like way more. Yeah. But the thing is that it's not something that you can just, it's not like online casino like that. Just do a deposit and then just click whatever you want and then just try to like double it within 1 week or something like that. It's not realistic. So you need to understand that first, and that's one aspect of how trading psychology actually comes into play. Okay, second one is that trading involves risk. Yeah, losses exist. Um, people don't really share the losses, and they make it seem that that's like 100% win rate. Anytime they want to make money, they just open a laptop, go to their MT5 on their phone, just find trade, key it in, and then make like thousands of dollars within like a few minutes. Honestly, this is fucking bullshit. Yeah. The thing is that trading, everything, there's no such thing as 100% win rate. Honestly, my win rate, right, to be honest, isn't very high. I'd say it's about 60%. And even at that point, I'd say, okay, let's bring it down. Let's say, for example, if you have a 40% win rate, 45% win rate, if you're actually using proper risk to reward ratios, right, and you're managing your risk properly, right, 45% win rate, right, can bring you very, very far in your whole entire trading journey. Trust me. You don't need to have like a 80% win rate. However, if you can, right, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, that will scale your account like really very, very fast. It's just that first thing is that win rate isn't very important. Unless your win rate is 10% or 20%, then I think you need to do something about your trading. Yeah. At that point, then something is off already. It's definitely off. Okay. The thing is that if it sounds too good to be true, right, it probably is. It probably is a scam. Yeah, sorry. Okay, basically it's like the returns, right, should be really, really realistic. Yeah. The returns should be, it shouldn't give you like if you guys got Instagram, I mean like you'll see a lot like a ton of Forex ads going around and stuff like that, saying that every week you can double your money, grow by 100%, grow by 50%. It doesn't exist. It really, okay, if you want to gamble, right, can. I've done it before. I've really done it before. But the thing is that it's stupid. I mean, that was at the start. Yeah, that's not the proper approach you should have to trading. So everything, percentage growth is the only thing that matters in trading. That's it. Yeah. Don't and realistic percentage growth. Don't talk about like 100% a week, 50% a week, that kind of thing. It's not realistic. Okay. And trading requires hard work and discipline. And there's no easy way out, honestly. Trading is trading is like a business. If you don't put in the hard work and discipline, right, you're not going to go anywhere. Yeah. People always think that, oh, trading is like just open your fucking laptop and then just click a few buttons and then make money. It's honestly not that easy. Because a lot of people on Instagram and social media, right, they make it seem like they sell you this lifestyle of like making money anywhere in the world, anytime in the world. Just open your laptop, click a few buttons, and then and then get it over and done with. And then work like 5 minutes a day, that kind of bullshit lah. It's honestly not like that. Trust me. It's really quite stressful and it's really quite hard lah. It's trading is really mentally draining. Trust me. That's the part that people underestimate a lot when they actually go into trading. Even for my students as well. Like at the start, I already kind of explained to them. But then once the live account hits, right? Once they like get pretty good on the demo accounts and applying the strategies. Once the live account hits, right? The stress is next level, right? Yeah, because the thing is that even though the account is small, but you always have it at the back of your head. Every time you'll be thinking like, shit, what's happening on my trade? Like if you're holding a trade overnight, like what's going to happen? Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and then you can't, like, just to check your phone and then after you go back to sleep. I've experienced every single thing, honestly. And it's not something that is really it's not something really good to experience, but I honestly, it's worth it. Yeah, it's really worth it. Okay. One more thing. Most traders lose. Yeah, only about 10% are profitable. That's just statistics. So if you're thinking about it, if you're on the 90%, you're losing, right? And then you just continue doing the same shit, right? Over and over again, right? Thinking that you're gonna actually profit in the long run with that current trading approach and that strategy and that mental framework that you have. Honestly, you can't make it in this industry. Yeah, because the thing is that you're just gonna be stuck in that majority, which are consistently giving the brokers money. Yeah, every single one. Yeah. So at that point, right, a few months in, you should definitely, like for me lah, a few months in, I was like, okay, fuck this, something is wrong lah. Like something is definitely wrong in my approach. So I just took a step back and then thought of a like simple and feasible strategy. It's not complicating at all. Trading is not complicating, trust me, but it's not easy. And then just practice it. Just continue practicing it. Yeah, I think honestly in the first year, right, I lost about like 5K. Yeah, 18 years old, I lost 5K in 1 year. It's quite a lot of money for 18-year-old. Yeah. So it's definitely something you guys need to take note of. Don't be stuck in the majority. Okay, so I'm going to cover some topics today. So first one would be, why do traders lose? And the second one would be, why is trading psychology so important in your whole entire trading journey? And I'll give you a result of a bad mental framework. Yeah, I'll give you the thought process of what someone with a bad trading psychology would think like, and then how to trade logically over emotions, and how to fix your trading psychology to a certain extent. Okay, one thing that I want to cover first, right, is that your trading psychology cannot be perfect. You cannot be like the perfect trader. Yeah. Emotionally because that's really quite hard. Yeah, because honestly, I've been trading like 3 years already. Right? I still have like the usual mistakes that happen time to time. Closing trades early, sometimes rushing into trades, sometimes like not entering the trade because I'm not that confident enough. Yeah, I'm scared of entering, that kind of thing. Getting greedy at times. This is happens really time to time, but it's hard to just cut off and then like become like the perfect trader. It's almost impossible, like if you ask me, unless you really have a ton of experience, really like years, decades maybe. Yeah. Okay. So first thing is, why do traders lose? Yeah. So only take note. Just take note. Only 10% make it. It's really, it makes a lot of sense when you actually understand why they lose lah. Okay. First thing, right, is a bad strategy. And okay, strategies aren't bad. Like you can go on YouTube, you can find a trading strategy. It probably works. Free strategies are popular, right? Because they work. Like those strategies you always see online lah. They're popular because they work. Okay, that's one thing. However, right, something that a lot of beginners tend to do at the start, right, like myself, was to overcomplicate that trading approach and that trading strategy. You layer different strategies. You want to make more indicators better, that kind of thing. More isn't better in trading, honestly. It's really just keep it very simple. and very decisive when it comes to your trading approach. So this is the first reason why like people lose. Okay, second one is bad emotional discipline. Yeah, greed, fear, lack of patience, and being too hopeful, being way too hopeful. These are a few that will always pop up. I mean, uh, these are the emotions that will come into play every single day when you trade. Yeah. So bad emotional discipline. Okay. Yeah. So it sounds easy, right? Like as long as you have a good strategy, good mental framework, right? You can be profitable. Honestly, right? That's it. Yeah, that's it. But the thing is that having a good mental framework, right, is something that I can say 99% of people, right, don't have. Even look at it like in like your everyday lives, people are focusing on like useless stuff that doesn't even matter like throughout the day. It's the same as trading. You're focusing on stuff that doesn't even matter. You're not focusing on the actual like important stuff in your strategies, and then you're letting your emotions. And a lot of people, right, honestly, right, after you trade for what you really get to understand, a lot of people out there, right, think purely based off emotions, which is something that is happening way too much. Yeah, people think of emotions. They don't even think logically anymore. So that's the reason why majority of people lose. Retail traders lose in trading. Okay. Oh, one more thing is that live accounts hit different. If you think like, oh, your demo account, right, just treat it as a live account. Honestly, it doesn't hit the same. Live accounts, once you make your first deposit, you have your first live account, you make your first trade, right? Everything feels different already. That's where all the emotions come into play. You open a trade, you see red color, right? You're like, oh fuck, man, I'm losing money already. And what should I do? It's definitely it's completely normal. That's what I did at the start. Then once you're profiting a little bit, like maybe like just a few cents, few dollars, right? And then you just close. Not following your trading strategy. Yeah. So that's the reason why just go on live accounts. Like I okay, if you guys might be thinking, right, when you start off your trading journey, should you do demo or fake or real first? Demo first, for sure. For sure. You need to understand, you need to see whether your strategy even works. That's one thing. If it doesn't even work on demo, right? You go on live, you're fucked. Yeah. Really, really. If it doesn't work on demo, right? Once you actually make your first deposit and you actually translate that strategy over, right? It will work way worse. So that's one thing. So definitely have a solid strategy first, which you understand why you win, understand why you lose, understand what are the confluences for your trade, and then apply that when you feel that you're comfortable and consistent enough to your live account. Yeah, that's something you guys definitely should take note of. If you're actually thinking of when you should actually start trading live. Okay. So what is the result of bad trading psychology? Okay, so just listen closely, right? And honestly, right, I mean, I'm assuming that most of you guys already trading. I don't know if on demo or live, but yeah, most of you guys should be trading already. You might be able to relate to a few of these points, which is still these points, right, are some of the things that come into my head every single day. Yeah. So the thing is that you need to be disciplined, and then just lock out all the emotions as much as possible. So yeah. Okay. Over trading, trading impulsively, revenge trading, missing a trade, missing trade after trade, hesitating, chasing the markets, entering late, taking premature profits. That one I'm guilty. I did that on Friday. Yeah. That one I'm guilty. Um, moving your stops too close to the market, being scared that you don't lose, don't want to let it fluctuate, and breaking your own trading rules, and then ending up blowing on counter. So these are some of the many examples of how emotions come into play while trading. Okay, I'm just going to dive into each topic. Okay, so over trading, right? Okay, one mistake I see a lot of beginners do, right, is that they trade like 10 times a day. They trade like 5 times a day. Yeah. honestly, 1 week, right? I can say I usually trade about 5 or 6 trades a week. That's it. I don't trade like 20 times a week. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Because the thing is that once you actually have your solid strategy in place, right? You know how to actually filter out. You know how to filter out your trading decisions. You'll know that, okay, if this is not like, maybe it's like a so setup, but you just want to get in the trade just for the sake of trading. Biggest mistake that I see a lot of beginner traders do. Yeah, it's honestly, over trading is a killer. Is a killer. Yeah, trading impulsively, that's another thing. Yeah, trading just for the sake of trading. Yeah, it's like you just want to lose. You're just addicted to losing money. Like you just want to be in the trade just to feel the thrill. You lose already, okay, then like you're happy. Yeah. I can't relate. I used to relate to that, but now it's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah. Okay. Next one is revenge trading. Um, this is something that you will experience a lot. Okay. Even till this day, right? I take a loss. I feel like trading again, but then I just control myself. Yeah. Because the thing is that, let's say you lose like let's say like $100. The moment you hit your stop loss, right, you lose the $100, right? That within a few minutes, you're fighting for the next trade already. I can guarantee you guys you'll do that. Because that's what I do at the start. Every fucking day. Every week. I do the same thing. Yeah. Next one, missing trade after trade. Okay. Okay. Being scared to enter and then waiting for the perfect timing, the perfect entry, right? And then just missing it. Yeah, that's very common. That's how fear actually kicks in now. Yeah. And then wanting to be too perfect in your trading strategy, your trading approach. Okay. Hesitating a lot. Yeah, that one's how fear actually kicks in. Chasing the markets, entering late. Yeah. These are pretty straightforward. Taking premature profits. Okay, this is what I'm guilty, but I have a logical reason to back up. Yeah, I just want to protect myself. But yeah, I have a logical reason why I closed at that price for my gold trade on Friday. But taking premature profits again, not letting your trade fulfill all the way. And then like if it's going well, and then you're scared that it reverses and you close. Yeah. Sounds stupid, but I mean I did that lah. I did that on Friday. So yeah. Okay, next one is moving stops too close to the market, not giving your trade enough space to actually fluctuate. As you guys know, markets don't go in one straight line. They go up and down. You go on Google, you type like forex charts, right? Line charts, right? There's no chart that is like one straight line down, or one straight line up. That's not how things work. Right? If like you go into a trade and then every second you're just profiting more and more and more. It doesn't work that way, lah. Yeah. So too close to the market because you're scared of the fluctuations. Too far away, that's bad as well. Because the thing is that if you do that, your risk to reward might not be good. Yeah. If you have a logical reason why, and then your risk to reward is still decent, then good. Then it's fine. Okay. Breaking these rules. Breaking your own trading rules. Okay. If you are a trader and then you want to do this long term, I mean, I'm assuming you guys want to do this long term, like this trading thing. I don't want to do it long term. Okay, but I'm assuming you guys want to do it long term. You must understand, right, that if you want to do it long term, right, you must really be disciplined, very, very disciplined, and stick to the rules that you set for yourself. Okay, because the thing is that that's the criteria, right, of your winning formula already. If you go outside of it, right, okay, sometimes can one. Trust me, sometimes can. You might get lucky and then win a trade. But if you don't stick to it consistently, right, it's probably going to end up that trade, right? We should take you would probably end up in a loss. That's one thing. And then you won't be able to last very long in this whole trading thing, this trading career thing. Yeah. Okay. Next one is ending up blowing your account. When you do all these things, I can guarantee you that you're going to blow the account. Yeah. Just don't deposit the money and just take that few $100s just to eat and just buy some stuff. It's better than just giving it to the broker, honestly. Yeah. It's really better than giving it to the broker. Don't waste your money just clicking a few buttons online and then just blowing it off. Not worth. Not worth. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to show you guys, right? I just found this image on Google, right? It's a perfect example of how it plays out. How this plays out. Sorry, might be here, but anyways, yeah, check this thing out. Okay, look at this. You guys can actually like screenshot it or take a picture. I mean, it's exactly right. The thought process I had right at the start. It's the same. Yeah, I'm not going to run through in detail because it's quite a bit. But you guys can slowly read. I'm just going to leave it here for a bit. All right. Yeah. You can probably find this on Google or something. Just put like trading emotions or something like that. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I'm just going to share with you guys a few tips that help me improve my trading psychology. Okay. One thing is that, yeah, trading psychology can be improved if you actually are willing to. If you are stubborn and then you don't want to change your approach, right? And then you want to stay in that box that you have for yourself, right? You'll probably not be profitable. Yeah, you'll probably continue losing. That's the thing. Okay, first thing is that be as logical as possible. Yeah, don't trade like an emotional idiot, honestly. Which most people do. Be very, very logical. Because the thing is that always remind yourself, right? If are you doing this because of what you're feeling or what you're seeing on the chart itself? Very important. When you actually trade logically, right? Every win, every loss would make more sense. Yeah. Sometimes you stick to your strategy, you lose. Okay, it's fine, take the loss. That's why there's this thing called that's why 100% win rate doesn't exist in trading. If you stick to your strategy, you lose, it's okay. Just know that most of the time you should win. Yeah. And yeah, just be very logical. Remind yourself, constantly remind yourself. Because don't one more thing that's really important, right? Don't trade off numbers that you see on your MT5. Trade off the charts. Yeah. Trade off pips, trade off charts. That's how it should work. Okay. This one, right, really changed my trading a lot. Using proper risk percentage. Only use 1 to 3%, nothing more. Okay. Okay, let me give you like a good scenario, like example. Very recently, I'd say, okay, now my risk percentage that I'm taking for my trades, right, is about 1.5% to 2%. Okay. Even okay, it's just 1%. 3 months ago or 4 months ago, my risk 3 months ago, my risk percentage was 3%. Yeah. When I actually cut down to 2%, right? Okay, like you might be thinking, okay, then you can't make as much, right? But honestly, the how stressful trading is, right? And how mentally draining it is, right? It's way better. It's way easier to actually manage now. Yeah, because especially like let's say if you guys are trading like risking like 5-10%, uh, you'll be so engrossed in your trade because the thing is that you're losing a large chunk of your capital. But if you're risking such a tiny percentage, right, you wouldn't feel much, which is good and bad. So you should feel enough pinch, right, to actually know that, oh shit, that's a loss, and then like you don't want to experience that again, lah. Yeah, that's why I always recommend like if you're trading with small accounts, it's good at the start, small life accounts, lah. It's good at understanding how emotions come into play. But after a while, you need a somewhat decent sized account to actually understand and feel the losses. You need to feel the losses and feel the wins. Yeah. If not, it's not going to help you. You're not going to actually improve along the way as a trader. Yeah. Okay, next one is constant reminders. Always tell yourself, right? If you trade like an emotional idiot, right, you won't be profitable. Just constantly remind yourself that whenever you see it, like see it pulling back a bit, right? Then you want to close, right? Just remind yourself that you cannot last very long if you actually trade emotionally. Yeah. Always like every time, I mean till today, I mean still kind of kicks in sometimes. Like sometimes I want to do something because uh like the emotions come into play, but I just really just remind myself and just be disciplined enough to not do anything. Yeah. Not doing anything in trading, right, is a skill. Really. Trust me, it's a skill. It's a skill that like 90% of people can't even do. Yeah. Like you can just put your hands off, don't touch your phone, don't touch your laptop. Yeah. Something that you guys must really learn. Yeah. Okay. Very important one. Stop chasing for that one big win, like risking a risk, huge chunk of your capital, trying to have this huge, gigantic win, and then yeah, no successful trader right ever got rich by risking it all and then getting that one big trade. Yeah, it's about the process of consistently profiting, like up and down, but keeping your losses small, keep making your wins bigger. Yeah, that's what profitable trading is. It's not just about like this one big win risk, like 50% of your account trying to like flip it by like 300%. It doesn't work that way. Yeah. And even if you win that trade, right? Like let's say you risk it all, I can say. You win that trade. Next trade you do, you're probably gonna blow it all. Because you're gonna have this same mindset of chasing for all the giant wins, huge wins. Yeah. Doesn't make sense, to be honest. Okay. Another thing is that unfortunately, right, this is the best way, is over time. Okay, so the best way to improve trading psychology, right, is with a lot of experience and losses in the market. Losses are the ones that actually teach you the best. Yeah, a real life losses, like real cash. Yeah, that's the one that really, like let's say you don't stick to your strategy, you lose. Okay, you're like, okay, I'll stick to my strategy next time. Losses are the ones that actually keep you in check. Yeah. So okay. Anyways, that's the end for today's webinar. It's pretty fast. I just covered like some important stuff to note for trading psychology, which you guys really must definitely take note in your trading. It's something that will separate you from all the other losing traders out there.